I'm trying to raise. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all throwing K. Hey, yeah, it's crazy how we coming. Pocket full of hundreds, I can blow it if I wanted. It's dependent on the schedule. If I make an appearance and if they ain't talking money, I don't even wanna hear it. Tell them, run the car, run the car though. I got 5 shorties shaking their ass in the Tahoe. Where the bar, where the bar though? Better have them bottles ready, bitch, I'm trying to pop those. Money coming in quick, I feel like Pablo. Paint a shorty with my dick like I'm Picasso. Get the bag, then we dip, that's the motto. I'm on some bullshit with some bitches from Chicago. Hey, move bitch, I'm trying to raise. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all throwing K. Hey, move bitch, I'm trying to raise. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all throwing K. Okay, she a pretty little dime piece. Shorty know what time it is, I don't need a timepiece. Chrome hearts on my G. She was throwing cake, so I took her back to my suite. I gave her icing, she like her icing. When she saw my chain, she said, damn, that looks pricey. I know she like me, it's no question. If you ain't getting lit, bitch, get up out the section. Hey, move, bitch, I'm trying to raise. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all throwing K. Hey, move, bitch, I'm trying to raise. If you ain't come to party, get the fuck up on my way. Hey, yeah, I'm pouring out the ace. 10 bad bitches and they all throwing K. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. Look, I know I'm fine. I won't lie, that extra coin don't hurt, but I get money, baby. I just rather spend yours first. I know for sure the pussy worth more than an Hermes purse. I got the best on earth, so that dick better come with some perks. Yeah, you fine and the money caught my eye too, but there's a big difference between you and my side dude. You be all up in between them thighs, he's who I lie to. You get my titties in your face, he's getting side boob. Yeah, I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine. The possibility in paper got her trying to tell me I should date her. She just trying to play me. I just play it cool, then I play her. Baby hate the game, not the player. I'm 5'6", but the money made me 6'5". She said I love your songs, I told her to list 5. I'm 5'6", but the money made me 6'5". She said I love your songs, I told her to list 5. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine, but the money makes me handsomer. Walk around smelling like a come up in the answer for her problems, but I'm not him, I don't mind it though. You don't like me how you think you do, I like it though. I know I'm fine.
What up? Don't even know where to begin, except for the fact that I'm probably, just to preface the break, I'm probably around like 200 ounces of beer right now, plus shots. We're not going to get into the shots, but I'm at like 200 ounces of beer right now, or one German NFL beer. I mean, I don't mind buying beers at the NFL stadium, even though they cost, I think my Bills beers were $16. But like give me a German beer if I'm going to pay that amount. Wonder what their beers cost. There needs to be a deep dive into the entire German beer like stadium market, because like they have made the NFL yeah, like they have made the NFL look very bad. The NFL American stadiums look very bad. And not just because of the beer. Let me tell you, like, we're going to start off the day the way it started. It was a cool day for me because I knew I was staying home. I was going nowhere today. So my wife and I, we laid in bed and we finished The Watcher, which if you haven't watched it yet, I'm not going to encourage you or discourage you. I'll just say that I agree with the IMDb rating. I'll leave it at that. But we finished The Watcher, and then we woke up, or like we got out of bed. Our kids were watching like YouTube and shit. And we popped a massive bottle of champagne, and we both said there's no. I still got the hiccups. There's no way we're gonna finish it, and we did. That was before the end of the 9:00 game. So I felt like I was kind of hitting the German spirit in a way, you know, more of the Italian with the champagne and stuff. But we started off the day right. We drank the champagne. We had breakfast, you know, and I'm ready. We're like ready. So normally we go over to my parents' house. We didn't do that today. We were staying here with the family to watch the game, and it was truly the best football game I've ever watched. The Chiefs game was probably better quality football. But this, just for the WWE level excitement of it all, this will break at 5 p.m. Well, you know, Zach, I have to go to a comment here. If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, you will listen to every goddamn word I have to say. If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, go over to our page. You have a chance to win a bottle opener. And there have been many comments on what's your favorite part about Blazing. My favorite one is the fact that someone said, well, no, I mean, Nick's awesome, man. That's cool, Nick Witkowski. And I'm glad we can be that for you. I'm sorry that we have to be that for you. But who was it that said we turn a 5-minute break into a 5-card 3-minute break into an hour and a half red table discussion? Yes, that's what we are here for. If you haven't noticed, I don't have a voice. I won't have a voice. It's been a long day. There is excitement in scripted wrestling. Just there's excitement in non-scripted football. I told my wife today, I'm like, listen, and I'm not going to be that guy. We're going to get breaking here in a minute. That was you, Stan. I know it had to be, but listen, put the sock on the door handle next time if you're going to insult me, man. I'll just say this. There were bad calls on both sides, but equal. It didn't affect the game on either side. I think the refs let them play. It was cool. And I will say this. The Vikings fans, out of all the games this year, have been the nicest fans, win or lose. I mean, the worst of all year, Dolphins fans. Just to me, I can only speak to Bills fans, like who we played so far up to this year. And then Chiefs fans are second. And I think theirs is more arrogance. They weren't rude. They're just like, oh, have fun winning your Super Bowl in the season. It was like, all right, dude, we won. Like, we get it. Like, you made it further than us. And then after that, it was like Jets. And then everyone else was kind of in the middle. And then the Vikings fans stuck to that whole, like, the Canadian, if you ever saw How I Met Your Mother, they are the Minnesota, like, hey, you come for a beer, eh? Like, they're the Vikings. And they're the 8-1 Vikings. And you can hate on Kirk Cousins. You can be mad at him. You can call them the Eagles. But the Eagles and the Vikings are the two best teams in the NFL right now. And if the power rankings come out next week, at the end of this week, and the Vikings and the Eagles and Vikings aren't top two, pending an Eagles win against Washington, then you're nuts. There's no reason not to. I mean, I didn't check all the scores today. Normally we watch the Red Zone and the Bills game at my parents' house. But I will say, I didn't check the final scores on many games. We didn't watch any Red Zone. We watched the games today, but I got to see. The one game I was interested in the final score was, if you look at like power rankings aspects, Chiefs beat the Jags 27-17. I mean, and again, you play to the level of your competition, right? Like, so I don't hate that score. But I think the Chiefs and the Bills are still those guys. Here's what's crazy. I know the Lions won. I'm more mad about the Lions win than I am the Bills loss. Because I had a huge bet. I had a big bet. It's a weird boost. I think it was a boost. I don't know. I picked it on some betting site that David Montgomery would have 25 yards and the Bears would win. And so, like, when the Bills were losing or, like, had, like, lost the lead, I was like, all right, you know, at least I hit this big bet. I put a big wager on it. You know what? It kind of consoles me. And then the Bears were like, fuck you. We suck just like the Bills do. We are the NFC Bills. So, you. And then the Lions won. I'm like, God, Jesus. What the hell's going on out here? That's how I felt. It was just a wacky day. The weirdest part of the day was the fact that, like, I was by halftime, I was looking at, so Zach, and literally they were the Bills. They're the Bills of the NFC. Oh, real quick, and I know we still haven't broke a box. Zach's going to tell me in a minute. I changed all the lights out. I changed the O-ring over here, and I still have a glare. I practiced it today. So what I have to do is apparently build a shield. I have to be like Tony Stark and build like an Avengers fortress here. I'm going to do the best I can without the glare. Bear with me. I am working on it. The O-ring. You know the O-ring. The O-ring is this, though. Like, if you don't know what I mean when I say the O-ring, I got the O-ring. I got that. Like, I got shit in here. I try to make the presentation as great as I can. But all right, we'll get ripping and we'll talk more. And again, I'm gonna get into the Treylon Burks. Bet him today. Couldn't get in the end zone. What the hell? Like, where'd this guy go? I was like, oh, you know what he's due? He'll score a touchdown. Let's bet this guy. I bet too much emotions. I bet too many things where I'm like, this guy hasn't been around forever. This is his week. Treylon Burks. It's a horrible way to bet. Don't bet like I do. Troy Aikman, and then Jamal Charles out of 25 with the tie-dye. How's the glare look right now at this angle? Watson, 3 TDs. Oh, did Packers just score again? Could you imagine the odds on that? Oh my gosh. All right, listen. And this is not personal. So, Packers fans, Cowboys fans, fuck off for a minute. I hope the Packers win this. Just for the sake of the NFL. And again, when I say today the Bills-Vikings game was the best game I've ever watched, I take my fanhood out of it. I do. The Bills-Vikings game today was one of the best games. And I don't mean on talent-wise. There were a lot of mistakes. There were some missed calls. But it was the coolest game. And it was on like 90% of local channels today. And then... Like, to me, I think that there's Jameson Williams. The Dak Prescott losing to the Aaron Rodgers Packers would be fantastic. Just for football. Just for the fact that we need that energy in football right now, right? Like, we need the drama. We need the Buffalo Bills to be third in the AFC East right now. We need that. This is a wacky year of football. What do we need? The Buffalo Bills are the third place team in the AFC East. Behind who? Not the Patriots. I know. Y'all said it has to be at least the Patriots, right? No. It's the Jets and the Dolphins in first and second place. Fuck you guys. Who guessed that? That is awesome. That's good football right there. And now, take a breath. Because it's just the first scene. We have scene 2 coming up. And it's awesome. And that's, you know what? We always, every year we have like 3 or 4 teams vying for these undefeated spots. And we know it's going to be like the Patriots and it's going to be the Chiefs. And it's, what the heck's that going on? It's going to be the Chiefs and it's going to be the Packers. It's going to be the Bucks. It's going to be no, it is every man's game this year. The Bucks, who were counted out 2 weeks ago, are now the team in the South. We got some good football yet to go. Sam Howell, Stafford, Karlaftis, and then David Ojabo going to the Ravens. It is a fun year of football. What started out to be a little bit wacky, and I got a Rob Gronkowski card in there, numbered. We'll get to that in a minute. David Ojabo for the Ravens going out to Brad Holstein. So much to talk to you guys about. Normally, I don't break on Sundays anymore. My emotions, win or lose, get the best of me, and I try to stay away from it. And, I'm not happy we lost. But when I say that I get more worried and more aggravated about like the Jets and the Dolphins games than I do about losing to the Chiefs or the Vikings and the state that they're in now being 7-1, I worry more about those games. And Chris says, you're full of shit. No, I'm not. I'm okay losing to the 7-1 Vikings. I don't want to do it, but I'm like, I get it. Like, we shouldn't have lost it. It was our fault. We lost the game ourselves. They played, Justin Jefferson is just disgusting. I mean, the guy's gross. Shame on you, Eagles, for letting him slip through your fingers. That's the real sad part there. Today, my brother said an Eagles fan's messaged him with a picture of Justin Jefferson. An Eagles fan, of all people, was trolling my brother going, how's that feel? Because, they're happy. They're the 9-0 or the 8-0 or 9-0 Eagles. And he sent him a picture back of the draft board. And he's like, imagine if you had this guy. Like, don't troll a guy. You could have had that guy. Like, And I'm not one of the believers that thinks that, like, they haven't played anybody. There is not a nobody team this year in football. You beat the Packers. They suck. Do they? Well, then you beat the Cowboys. So they suck too. You beat the Titans. They suck too. And the Rams. They suck too. So what teams can you play to be good again? The Chiefs? Well, they lost to the Colts, by the way. Well, they suck too. Carson Strong for the Eagles. There are no teams that you can be like, you played a really tough schedule. Okay, give me your top 10 teams in the NFL right now. I'm gonna even narrow it down, you guys. Go ahead. Right now in the comments, give me your top 5 NFL teams right now. Top 5. 5 teams you don't want to play or that you would be excited to play and beat. CeeDee Lamb at a 199, Taysom Hill, Zach Wilson Silver, Garrett Wilson, and Chris Olave. He screwed me today. Needed 20 more yards out of him. And that's what I think. This year there's a lot of people going like this team's doing well, but they didn't play anybody. The Vikings are doing well, but they didn't play anybody. The Eagles are doing well, but they didn't play anybody. Oh, we played these teams. But they're nobody. They have worse records. Steelers, fuck you, Jamie. I actually said it. You're like Scott when he gets me to read bad words. Jamie just said Steelers in the top 5. Bills, Chiefs, Philly, Miami, Tampa Bay. You're really not going to put Vikings in that? I don't think you can include Bills and not put Vikings now. It's not like it was an upset. They had a better record than us, and they were the underdogs, and they beat us. You could have had the Vikings at the beginning of the week minus 12.5, which was like a 500 plus 500 line. Someone made good money. Tell me why, Zach. Oh, you're a Bears fan. I didn't mean that in a rude way. I was like, why is he not? You're a Bears fan. I get it. You just, have it. You can't put the Vikings in the top. I mean, any team Cousins? Dude, did you watch a game today? You know who the reason we lost? It wasn't that our defense played poorly. It's that Cousins put the ball where nobody could get it. I mean, maybe in the end, Zach, he's like Romo. But Romo was a good quarterback. He was. He just couldn't finish. He couldn't, he couldn't hold the ball in the kick is really why that guy doesn't have a Super Bowl. Well, we're not going to get into Allen fumbling the snap because as I continue to watch that back, I do feel like that was more of a bad snap. But again, it's the quarterback's job to do that. Either way, it was the Bills' fault. But I don't know I'm putting that 100% on Allen. The interceptions were his, both. The interceptions were his. I don't know if I can put the fumble on him. And you know me, I'm a very neutral fan, regardless if it's my team or anyone else's team. I just don't know if I can put that fumble on Allen. You don't fear Cousins? Fumble is why we lost. Oh, 100%. 100%. The game was over. Game was over. I want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that right now. But you're right. This guy, this is what blows my mind. So if you watch the game, you saw Diggs catch, right? Got it. And then Justin Jefferson's like, all right, bet, hold my beer. and he did it and then grabbed it out from someone else's hands. Oh, Zach, I won't get into with you with that right now because it's not the day for me to argue that. Kyle Hamilton for the Baltimore Ravens going out to Brad. So we had 4 people answer. Steelers, Philly, Kansas City, Minnesota, Buffalo, Bills, Chiefs, Philly, Miami, Tampa Bay, Eagles, Chiefs, Bills, Niners, Dolphins, Eagles, Bills, Chiefs, Miami. So similarities here is that everyone has Chiefs in it. 3 people have Minnesota in it. But like only 1 people have the 49ers. 2 people have the Dolphins. 3 people have the Dolphins in it. So you guys genuinely believe in the Dolphins. So I got to ask you, are the Dolphins the real deal? And they have added to their team. That's the crazy part. So I think that's the craziest thing. Are the Dolphins the real deal? Do we all of a sudden believe in Tua? Is the other question. With Tua, yes. So you guys do believe in Tua. Well, Zach does. Do you guys believe in Tua? Is he the guy? So now, if we're going back to the 2020 class, this is crazy. This is genuinely crazy. So like, if we go back to 2020 with cards, right? And we're like, everyone wanted Burrow to begin with. And then like, it was like, then it was Tua, and then it was Herbert, and then it was Hurts. And then Herbert got hurt, or I'm sorry, Burrow got hurt, and then everyone wanted Herbert. And nobody wanted like, everyone was like, all right, on Tua, still Hurts sucked. Now Hurts is the number 1, but then everyone picked up on Burrow because he was going back to this. Like that 2020 class is insane. We have Herbert, Burrow, Tua, and Hurts. That is the 2020 class. I could overanalyze it right now, but like, that's crazy, right? Is 2020 better than the 83 class? Cook, is it? There's a Mahomes. Someone tried to say the other day that 2017 is the best draft class. Stop that. Yes, you have some great guys in that, but that's not even close. We haven't seen Watson in forever. It's like, it's crazy. Miami sucks. Why does Miami suck? All right, Larry, if you're going to stir the pot, give me justification. Don't be the person that's like, where do you want to go out to eat? I don't want to go to... I hate that person. Where do you want to go to eat tonight? I just don't want to go to these 8 places, but I'll go anywhere else as long as it's not one I didn't think to put on the do not go list. Drake London had a good game today out of 199. Who's on the 2004? Is that Roethlisberger? Who else is on that? Manning, Sam Howell. I'm not talking to Chris or Zach. Their damn Bears screwed me. I hope you guys bet on the Bills today. I hope all the Bears fans bet on the Bills today. Eli, Rivers. Oh, dude, literally, Larry, I forgot the Dolphins played the Browns today. I have not watched any stuff. I have to go back and watch everything yet. That's why if the random teams doesn't fill before I'm done ripping this, we ain't ripping it tonight. I only watched the Seahawks game, which was awful. It got exciting near the end. But, like, I was doing work, too. But, like, I watched every play of the Bills game. I didn't turn it to Red Zone. I didn't do shit. I just watched the Bills game. I didn't check scores. It's full. Thank you, Doug. Larry just doesn't believe in any team that beats his Browns. He's like, yeah, they suck. We just suck worse. A little bit. We could have beat them, but... I love you, Larry, but your fanhood runs a little too deep for my liking. All right, we got Matt Judon out of 125 for the Patriots. And listen, you can be mad at me tonight. I'm super hammed up. I'm just going to be straight up with you. I am lit beyond belief. 5 out of 50. 05 out of 50. That's probably an eBay 101 in some fashion. But dude, I drank so much during that game. I didn't even know I was doing it. Oh shit. Out of 15. We got a Lions and a Texans. Oh my. It's either going to go to Kalani or Stan. Stan went hard on the Lions. Down the road, we could do auction breaks. It's not today, don't get me wrong, but we're still working on this auction thing. I have a few things I want to adjust on these auctions, and we're going to continue to do them. But we could do like the highest bidding team wins the split card. That would be exciting. That would be cool. Like, be like, oh shoot, I bid more on this team than this team. And they got the auto. That'd be something. But we'd have to do that for PYT too. We have a random at the end now. Texans almost like did some damage, right? Or did they? I haven't seen the scores. Normally I like to talk about it, but I can't because I didn't look yet. Daubs. I cannot believe it. Wait. I didn't see what was going on in this game. Oh, this game's about to go into overtime? Desmond Ridder. I can't believe the Bills game went. I still haven't processed the Bills game. I just got so drunk, and then I walked into the room alone, and my kids came to check on me, and they go, "Are you okay?" And I said, I swear I said to my kids, I said, this used to be the worst part of my life, and then you guys came in here, and I felt a little bit better. It's crazy. My kids made me feel just a little bit better. I still was mad, but they like gave me a slight glimmer of hope, like maybe they'll be better for you guys. And I realized how my dad probably felt raising me as a Bills fan. Like maybe they'll be better for you. My kids are going, hey. I was throwing them in the air for every point that we scored. They were loving it. They're like, Bills scored. Daddy's going to throw us in the air. And then at the end, they're like, I said, if they win, if they win, I'll throw you up in the air 50 times. And then at the end of the game, they came in, they're like, are you throwing us up 50 times? I'm like, no, because I'm a failure, and so is your football team. And then they're like, why do you pick bad football teams? I'm like, because your daddy's a loser. Out of 25, Flipper Anderson. Flipper going to the Rams, but you have to do the Flipper call. Don't do what your daddy does. He picks losers. Oh man, it's a hard day. I'll tell you, it's a hard day. Why does sports do it to us? Is the question. Why do we get... My wife looked at me like I was a psycho, and I was like, you're really underestimating how psychotic I am if you just think I'm a psycho. Like, I'm way more than that. I was mad. I wasn't even mad at the Vikings fans. I wasn't mad at the, who was he throwing to? See, this is why I can't break out the Bills games, guys. I have a way of processing, and I can't do it on camera. This is why I don't comment. Nope. I don't comment. I don't talk to people during games. Like, I don't have any disrespect for Vikings fans. I don't have anything mean to say about anyone. I don't process things well. I need space. I need time. I'm not okay with what happened today. But, I don't know why, right? I don't know why I'm not okay. I'm not okay because we lost, but, I accept the loss. I just don't get it. Why did we fucking run? Oh, my God. All right. See, this is what happens. I can't do this. I need a drink. Dude, I'm not, I don't do well with this. I knew I'd have this. And we got to do a random teams break yet. I have another fucking break. I'm not okay. I'm being honest. I'm not okay. Hold on. Give me a minute. I need a minute right here before the next box. I'll answer your question in a minute, Zach. I have an answer to it. I really do. All right. I have so many things to say. Okay, so Zach, I'm okay with the pick. I'm not okay with either of them. But I understand the pick in overtime a little bit more because you don't... I'm not okay with a tie in that game, which I think the NFL needs to change that rule right away. I don't want to leave that game with a tie. I'm not okay with the fact that the game was over. And the Bills have this habit historically. Like, the game was over with 44 seconds left. Or 54 seconds or whatever it was. I don't get that play call. Just run a tight end fucking slant. Run a tight end slant. Dawson Knox, 3 yards. Boom, game over, down. Game. I get that Josh Allen can run the ball, but do you know when he runs the ball well? He runs the ball well out of the shotgun when he makes things happen. Let me tell you about the game I went to. I flew out to Tennessee after I took Jamie to the Pittsburgh game, and we watched Josh Allen fumble the ball the next night in Tennessee. I stayed up for 48 hours. I flew from Pittsburgh. A Sunday night game, I stayed up all night. Did push-ups at 4 a.m. with fucking Jamie in a hotel room because my brother wasn't going to wake up, so we did fucking push-ups to stay up all night so that we caught our plane at 3 in the morning to fly out to Tennessee that didn't sleep in Tennessee to go to a game where Josh Allen, again, fell over under the center. He does not run the ball under the center. He doesn't run the ball under the center. He never has. He's never been good at it. He's never been good at it. He's never been good at it. Never. Never has Josh Allen been good at running the ball under center. You know who's better than Josh Allen at running the ball under center? Fucking Tom Brady. Give Tom Brady the ball under center for 1 yard. But don't give Josh Allen would have been better off taking the ball out of shotgun and doing what fucking that Lions quarterback did back in the day, running out of the end zone. That would have been a better decision than giving Josh Allen the ball under center. So, Josh, to answer the question, I'm less okay with the decision. What the fuck was that? Why was that? Oh, I'm not okay. God damn it. I'm not okay. Don't run the ball out of the end zone. Don't. I hate that call. I don't ever agree with it. I don't care what statistics you put in my face. You'll never, ever, 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 ever convince me that it's okay on the half-inch line to run the ball out of the end zone. You're never going to convince me. Not in the modern era football with all the rules on cornerbacks are you going to convince me that I can't run a 3-yard slant. Not in the post-Tom Brady era are you ever going to convince me that I can't throw the ball for 3 yards if I have to. You can't. There's nothing. Throw all the statistics in the world at me. But every single quarterback, Justin Fields, the worst throwing quarterback in this league, but one of the best quarterbacks at what he does. He is inaccurate. He can't throw the ball, but that guy is a good quarterback. The same as Josh Allen sometimes. Josh Allen was the same way his first 2 years. He was super inaccurate, but he could run the ball. And I know Bears fans are going to be like, don't bring Justin Fields into this. No, but Josh Allen was the same way Justin Fields was. They let Josh Allen start to be Josh Allen. And now they're letting Justin Fields. I know. I'm in 1 minute, Zach. Now they're letting Josh Allen or Justin Fields be Justin Fields. This is why I don't break. So you guys ask why I don't break on football days. This is why. I do this alone. I do this alone in my basement. Treylon Burks, who screwed me. I keep getting screwed. I hate this guy. Treylon Burks out of 50. Congratulations, Bob. Sheesh. Cordarrelle Patterson for 3.3 fantasy points. And then Pierre Strong for the New England Patriots. Thank you, guys. I feel like I should give out an extra credit for therapy. We're going to give 3 $5 hitless credits because you guys let me have therapy. Zach, I don't dog the Bears. The Bears are the Bills. I sympathize with the Bears. Zach thinks I'm dogging on the Bears when in reality, the Bears are the Bills 3, 4, 5 years ago. Simple as that. The Bears are that close to being the Bills. And everyone thinks, oh, you're dogging the Bears. I'm not. The Bears are that close to being the Bills. They really are. I think they're that close. And so everyone's going to be like, see, the Bears are good now. You dogged them. No. I am telling you right now, when the Bears are good in 2 years, I'm telling you, I called it. The Bears are going to be the Bills. And even their players say that. Who was it on their team this year that said Justin Fields is great and he'll be greater in 2 years? A guy on their team preseason said, we're not there yet, but give us a year or two. He said it on their team. And I remember listening to it and I was like, I'm not ready to like believe in Justin Fields yet. But like, if I'm in a dynasty league, I'm grabbing him. Zach, you can be mad at me. It's okay. I get it. But I'm not hating on your Bears. I'm telling you, the Bears are that team in 2 years. And everyone hated on the Bills and like, oh, they'll never be anything. Kenneth Walker out of 149. But the Bears are the Bills in 2 years. Oh, is that who it was, Roquan? And then he left? That's who it was. It was. I thought it was. But he believed in him. You know what the problem was, man? And Zach, we're all guilty of it. And you are too. Because you think I'm dogging him. But you're just the same. You're the same as him. You're not willing to be patient. Like, I'm telling you. The Bills suck right now. Zach, I'm not going to be sitting here dogging the Bears without dogging the Bills. I'm not that dude. He was traded by request, though. Are we wrong? Didn't he request a trade? Or was he one that wasn't requested? Who was the guy that requested a trade? Justin Herbert? Who was their guy that requested to be traded? Out of 100, Drake London. Out of 249, Darnell Mooney. And then Roger McCreary. But like, Zach, can you understand where I'm coming from? You always think I'm dogging the Bears. I'm not, man. You always take it personal. I swear to God, it's not. I think the Bears are going to be that team in 2 to 3 years. I think they're putting pieces in play, and I think the trades that the Bears did were good for them. I don't really get the whole I trade out and then I bring Claypool in. I didn't understand that quite as much. I really didn't. I think there were some things there that they could have done differently, but either way, I felt the same way about Sean McDermott. Why did we get rid of this guy and bring in this guy? I was the same exact way with the Bills. So if it gives you any hope, Zach, I literally am like, and ask Chris, I told him in chat today, I said, I literally feel like the Bears are the Bills of the NFC. You know what? Neither did Nyheim Hines, Jamie. Nyheim Hines has done nothing for us. We didn't pay quite the price tag. Tariq Woolen. And Trevor Lawrence out of 99. And look at this. 9 out of 10. Bob. There you go, Bobby. The freak. Javon Curse. Larry, Larry, I'm going to be straight up honest. I can't wait for Deshaun Watson to come back. You know the only thing that pisses me off about him coming back? The only thing I'm not looking forward to is all the bullshit. I don't want to hear all the, Deshaun Watson's playing and he's a rapist and like, look, he did his time. Like, we did this. We went through this. Like, stop. I just want Deshaun Watson to come back and play football because I think he's going to be good. I do. And I'm telling you, if the Browns can... the Browns needed to win today, Larry. The Browns need to win without Watson. If they can't do it, it doesn't matter when he comes back. What the hell? They can't put together a couple wins? What the hell's their problem, Larry? Call your boys. I mean, I'm not talking because we lost to the Jets and the Dolphins. I'll accept the Vikings loss. The one loss this year I'll accept is the Vikings. We have 3 losses. I'm okay with one of them. I don't accept the Dolphins. I don't. I do not accept the Jets. And I can blame injuries. Today we were missing 5 of our, we were missing 4 of our starters. And then we lost Edmonds at half. And that was a big part of it. But that doesn't change the fact that we scored in the first half and didn't score in the second half. But Larry, at this point, then why even, I mean, I guess get his reps in, right? Oh, Zach, I literally thought you said check your messages, and you said massages. Yeah, but for real, you know, it's crazy. The Bills are third in the AFC East right now. And that's a good thing for the Bills. We need this. Bills historically play better as underdogs than they do as favorites. I told you, if you've been here forever, which many of you have, I said, I don't want to be the favorites. I am more happy, I am happier, I am more comfortable in the position that we are in right now than I was at the beginning of the season. And I know, it's like, you're nuts, you're stupid, you're just saying it. No. Backs against the wall, blue-collar teams play better. Larry will attest to that. Blue-collar teams, and Rich, you're not kidding, especially with the extra game. Devonta Smith, Brian Cook, T. Higgins, and I'm sorry I had an epic meltdown in the middle of the break. I really did. I blacked out. I don't know how long I talked for. I apologize. Boy, Mafe had a 149 and Isaiah Spiller. But like literally, like that's the first I processed it. I didn't get a chance to process it because I watched the game with my kids and my wife thinks I'm a psycho, and she's not wrong. And you know, I had to help get the kids dinner and get them to bed, and then my wife got mad about something. I don't know. I wasn't really listening. Something about me not listening, or acting crazy. I don't know. I was yelling and not listening. But like for real, like I didn't get a chance to process it. And that was a rough game to lose because we were up 27-10. Ezekiel Elliott, Aaron Rodgers, Chris Godwin, Miles Sanders, and there he is, Pierre Strong with the 4 color out of 99. Larry, you know what? When I went out to and I know, Larry, you get this, when I went out to Cleveland, Bills and Browns fans clashed in the way that Bills and Bills fans clash. It's like, no, we're poorer than you are. It was like almost as like, no, we're trashier than you are, mother, and you're going to listen. We suck more than you do. It was like a feed to the bottom, man. I don't know, like it was weird in Cleveland, man. It was a good time, but it was weird. I'm not eager. Like their stadium was great, probably the coolest stadium I've ever been in Cleveland. But the environment was not great. This guy just passed, didn't he? Ray Guy. I'm pretty sure this guy just passed. 6 out of 15 for the Raiders. His autos are probably up. Jesse Bushel. Correct me if I'm wrong, but rest in peace. I think Ray Guy just passed. He jumped in front of trucks. It is like that's literally how it is, Zach. It's like, oh, you like tables? Watch us. Hold my beer. Packers might win this game. Can we change one rule, like in the overtime rules? I thought of this today when the Bills were in overtime. So as I'm watching the Vikings run their way downfield and about to beat us with a touchdown, and we like grind back, we like get it back. You know, we do it in the regular, like, you know, fourth quarter time, and then we go in overtime. We do the same thing. We sack them. We get them back. They can't score the touchdown, and I'm like, we have 2.5 minutes to score. This is wrong. Why do we play a 60-minute game and then give 10 minutes of overtime? When they expanded oh shit, Watson's going to score again. Oh my God. Oh, that's Lazard. Travis Etienne out of 249. Wes, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I thought I saw that, had seen that. Connor Hayward out of 75. When they went to like, you don't have to just make a field goal. You can, if you make a field goal, the other team gets the ball, which I still think both teams should get the ball. Just do it. And I'm still a fan of the college rules, but I understand the injury risk there. Put 15 minutes on the clock. Why are we going to give the ball back to someone with 2 minutes left? Like, oh, you held them to a field goal. Great. You have 2 minutes to do the same thing. They had 8 minutes. You have 2. David Bell out of 199, rookie. Yeah, Larry, I don't honestly even know where it started from. Garrett Wilson, 3-color out of 35 for the New Jersey Jets. Going out to Ricky. There you go, Ricky. There's 2 things I don't know. I haven't researched, and I'm not a Facebook stalker, and I'm not one to dive too deep into research. My ADD gets me down the rabbit hole. I never got the table smashing. There is a story behind it. And I never got to circle the wagons. 2 things I never really got. I understand the guy who started the pizzas and the mustard and ketchup. I've never jumped off a roof through a table. I will if they win a Super Bowl and my wife's getting a tattoo. Treylon Burks, McCaffrey, and Kamara. Trey Lance. And there's Isaiah Spiller out of 99. Oh, he did it. He downed it. They're going to win the game. Sorry. That was a moral victory there. I have some people I don't care for that are Dallas fans that like to talk a lot of shit. Because they beat us twice in the Super Bowl, right? This guy with the 71-yard touchdown. Jamie or Wes, I'm not opposed to it. I may just do the tramp stamp. He misses his field goal. I swear to God, I'm just cutting the break off and going to bed. Matt Ryan, Jalen Waddle, Matt Ryan there. Allen and Mac Jones. Game over. The Packers win. Larry, I don't think I did. I can't believe we didn't meet up then. Larry and I got to meet at the casino in Atlantic City, but we didn't meet at the Browns game. And there we go. Still a good break. We do have another one tonight yet. And I apologize, guys. I'm going to give away 3 $5 hitless credits because you guys let me process. And I'm going to give you a therapy $5. We're going to call it hitless, but in reality, it's just like $5 of therapy. That's the cheapest therapy I'll ever pay. I don't go to therapy, nor will I ever give a therapist a dime of my money. Because I'll just rip cards. They call it card therapy for a reason, guys. We do this beyond the value of cards. Understand that. And if you ever need to come in here and chat, just come in and blow it up. Just don't be mean to anyone. That's all I ask. I can't believe the Packers won. Mike McCarthy sucks. What paper football? Let me see. I have messages from people. Who asked? Zach? You have the Giants, dude. Here it is. Oh, you can be mean to me, dude. Listen, I'm a Bills fan. I've been tortured and beat up my whole life. I married into abuse. It's all right, man. I'm used to it. It's okay. Dude, stop with that, Zach. Stop the nonsense. You got to stop that. That pisses me off, dude. I don't hate the Bears. I speak truths. David Bell out of 199. And guys, I'm going to try to not get the glare here. I am trying. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I stood on this chair and changed the bulbs out 3 times with different shades. It doesn't change it. So the only thing I can think of is I have to create like a shield or some sort of like umbrella. I thought about literally putting an umbrella up. David Bell out of 199, Hayward out of 75, Mafe out of 149, Lawrence out of 99, London out of 100, Kenneth Walker out of 149. We have the Burks out of 50, Judon out of 125, Burke Silver out of 50, Tyler Batty, Isaiah Likely out of 50, Flipper Anderson out of 25, Drake London out of 199, Gronk out of 149, and Jamal Charles out of 25. Now, guys, Has to do with The Simpsons. Let me pull it up. But big shout out to the Vikings fans, man. I will be honest. Did you send me a picture? I didn't get it. Big shout out to Vikings fans. I told my brother, classiest, you sound like my kids, Wes. They're like, we'll just get a new house. Like when something goes wrong. I'm like, this isn't a helmet. This isn't a bike helmet when you crack it. We're not getting a new house. That's the generation, man. I don't blame him. Isaiah Spiller out of 99 going out to the Chargers. I lost my train of thought. Pierre Strong for the New England Patriots. I got to go back and look at scores. I didn't even look at my bets. I know I didn't hit because the fucking Bears suck. Yes, I'm mad at the Bears today, Zach. I am a little mad at them because all they had to do was win the game. Oh. And they won it. They won. They're like the Bills. Oh, nope, not getting into it. Jags, James Ray. Don't do it. Shut the fuck up. McCrary for the Titans going out to Bob Riley. I'm not. Don't. Shut up, dude. Pierre Strong for the New England Patriots going out to Doug. Oh, I did. And you know what? I can tell you what I did. Because I stood up on this. And it spins around. Hold on. It spins. And I had to push off the door to spin around. And the lights are all the way up here, dude. I had to push off the chair. So awful. Kyle Hamilton for the Ravens. Carson Strong for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm trying to breathe it out tonight, but it's not working. David Ajabo for the Ravens as well. Oh, wait, we got Carson Strong for the Eagles. Treylon Burks for the Titans. We had the Garrett Wilson for the Jets. Was the glare battling those legs? Well, you know, I only tan leading up to summer. So you're not going to get my tan tootsies. Ray Guy for the Raiders, man, RIP. But Jesse Bushel, what a great card, man. A great time for it. 6 out of 15. Cherish that one, dude. And then the duel will have to do the freak Javon Curse. Titans did well, Bob Riley. You paid up for him, but you got him, man. And then we're going to have to random this one up. You know, Rich, there will be a day. There will be a day it pops up. I will tell you this. We win the Super Bowl. I have about 15 foldable tables. It's just, I have them because of card shows and doing what I do. At least 4 of them are going down. Until my shoulder goes or the tables go. I'm not kidding. They will go down. All we got to do is win the Super Bowl. And you know what? It's so crazy. I know people are like, you're nuts. I feel better about the season right now than I did at the beginning. We just got to get healthy. Like, we're not looking awful. Josh Allen doesn't look great. He doesn't. But, like, we know this now. Like, I feel like we've seen the worst that we're going to see out of this guy. I hope. I mean, I guess that's what it relies on, right? Like, I hope this is the worst that we see out of him. Because he didn't look good the last 3 weeks. Not against the Packers, not against the Jets, and certainly not today. He had his moments today. This is going to be Jameson Williams. But if he looked this good and lost, what happened there? Jameson Williams and John Mechie. Here we go. 2-player card, top wins. Jameson Williams, John Mechie. It's going to be the Lions or the Texans. That's not going to work. We need at least a 5. Oh, we didn't even check your picks yet. I can't wait to check your picks. God forbid. I was a loser of money. Jameson Williams going out to the Lions. Congrats there, Stan. You got it. Lions. All right, we have 2 $5 hitless credits. Now, we are going to give a paper football, It doesn't count for this week. It'll go to next week. And then as far as fantasy spots go, we're going to do a postseason fantasy spot. Two $5 hitless credits first. What'd you say 3 for, Stan? I'll check on the random right after this. We'll see where we're at. Saints and the Cowboys are getting a hit list. It's going to be Rich Martinez and Jeff Guffey. Man, nobody was talking about the overtime game. That's crazy. And then we're going to do a paper football, but it goes to week 11. It's not for this week. I'm going to need another beer. Oh, 3. Yes, you're right. Thank you. All right, let me do this. I'll go back and look. Thank you, Stan. You're right. Forgive me. I wasn't trying to ignore it. I swear that's where my head is. I'll go back to it. I'll double check it. Unless you saw who it is, but I'm going to go back and check either way. You're absolutely right. Thank you. The Dolphins. Oh, fuck. Week 11 paper footballs. The Dolphins are Chris Miller. Chris Miller, you're going to get a paper football, but let me go back and check the hitless credits quick. So what I do with this here is I go random. And this is why we pay for this. People are like, why do you pay for it? Multi-round service, my giveaways. I can go back and check. It says top 2, but it's going to be the... fuck you. The Buffalo Bills. John Stevener. Fuck you, Bills. Cost him money. That's right. The Bills getting it. So it's John Stevener, Guffey, and Rich. And thank you, Stan. Shut up, Stan. Fuck you. I can't even talk. I'm so mad. We got to do one more. Let me draw him a paper football. This is for next week. Chris Miller, you're going to get the Saints for next week. We'll rewrite this. This is just so I don't forget to do it. Saints are for next week. And now we're going to do the postseason fantasy spot. Everyone's eligible. First actual official postseason spot. I'm not biting, Zach. You still have Justin Fields as a quarterback, so you can't hurt me. We're going to be all right. You guys are still kind of like, well, what do we do next year? And we just lost to the 2-win Lions, so not sure what we want to do. Do we draft a quarterback or do we start over? We know that we just got to fix some shit. Don't start with me, dude. You don't want to... Dude, listen. The one thing you don't want to do is stir the pot on a game day. That's all you don't want to do. You'll get... Listen. It won't be good. It won't be good. I promise. The Dolphins are getting it, and that is going to be Chris Miller. He got the fantasy spot, too. Postseason fantasy. Where'd that go? I'm going to put it here, then. I'll fix it up then. All right, I'll get these updated. All right, I'm going to go check on the... I'll take a shot on the next break. All right, listen. The random teams is done. That's all we're doing tonight. Let me clean this up. Let me get to it. I will be back with you guys in about 15 minutes. We got a night game. I got to get my bets in yet for tonight. I'll check it. All right, we'll show it next game. Next break, Larry. You in the break, Larry? Come to the next break. Talk, man. I'll feel a little bit better, I think. I'm going to have a couple beers quick because that'll help. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your patience. Peace.